What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 706 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 21 of Crossfire. We are in the fallout of Absolution, guys, and continuing on the road to the grandest stage of them all, Ascendance 8. Only one more pit stop before we finally make it to the show of shows, and that's Purgatory in a few weeks' time. But kicking off the action here today, guys, it is some tag team action as Mystery Mask the Third and Zero-G champion Alistair Knox going to test their alliance once again, this time against Matthew Justice and Matsuda Tanaka. Now remember, last episode of Crossfire, it was Mystery Mask the Third one-on-one with Matsuda Tanaka, and a split second of egoism by Tanaka allowed for Mystery Mask III to roll him up and win in what may very well be one of the bigger upsets we've had recently here in CMV, and Tanaka was not happy about it, obviously. You can see in the Community Universe.4motion.com exclusive backstage, he was tearing things up, throwing shit all over the place, attacking CMV personnel. Going to get an opportunity to perhaps get that win back if Matthew Justice is ever able to get the tag, because currently Mystery Mask the Third and Alistair Knox are working like a well-oiled machine. Frequent tags and just picking Matthew Justice apart. We know that MJ has been on an impressive tear the last couple of months. He has set his sights on the Zero-G Championship, has made it pretty clear that he wants a crack at the belt, and a good way of doing that is to beat the former champion and the current champion at the same time. Missed that kick. There's a tag. Here comes the Zero-G Champion once again. Counters the Irish Whip. What a main event we have in store here tonight, guys, on Crossfire. A fatal four-way elimination match. Robert Cross, Joseph Santos, Gary Sukanov, and Josh Wolf going to compete to see who will face Schmitty at Purgatory to crown a new CMV Global Champion. The title, of course, vacated by Ace Reeves after his injury at the hands of Schmitty. But Schmitty defeating Paul Devon inside of Hell in a Cell at Absolution. It's hard to argue that he hasn't earned the opportunity, but the question is, who will he be facing? Here's a double tag. In comes Mystery Mask the Third. In comes Matsuda Tanaka, and Tanaka has been grinding his teeth all week long, waiting to get his hands on Mystery Mask the Third. Modified Michinoku driver. Tanaka also throwing his name into the hat for a future shot at the Zero-G Championship. And he thought that that win last week over Mystery Mask the Third would boost him in the right direction, but instead something like this happened. Matsuda Tanaka able to kick out there. Wasn't so lucky last episode. Would be a running sit-out powerbomb by Tanaka. A rare power move by Matsuda. Uh-oh. This is more like it. Super kick from the corner, loosening Mystery Mask's jaw. All Matsuda's going to get out of that, though, is a 2 count. A couple of big announcements regarding Purgatory later on tonight. The last roadblock for many CMV superstars before the Showcase of Immortals, Ascendance 8. And look at how fast Alistair Knox moves. Right into a pin. Is Matsuda going to help? Looks like he was going to attempt the save, but didn't need to. Knox returning after a near year on the shelf and is as unstoppable as ever. Unbeaten since coming back, capturing the Zero-G Championship at Fortune in that fatal four-way match. A former Rising Star champion, Anarchy champion, and United States champion. All of his reigns pretty dominant. Will the Zero-G Championship be much of the same? Alistair Knox going to take Matthew Justice down. There is censorship, he calls it, but Matsuda Tanaka not in the mood to take another loss. Saving Matthew Justice, at least for now. Nice sweep and a standing moonsault. Luthez press right hands, rattling the jaw of Matthew Justice. And look at that. Knox, not a care in the world for the well-being of Matthew Justice. Not just trying to win this match, it would seem. Cracking his neck. And Mystery Mask going to come in and pick on the scraps. Pile driver. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, but Matsuda Tanaka is not quick enough that time, guys. Mystery Mask III and Alistair Knox victorious in this tag team match. And that has really got a stick in the craw of Matsuda Tanaka now. Twice in as many weeks, Mystery Mask III upsetting Tanaka. Great teamwork towards the end by Mystery Mask and Knox. Knox softening up MJ's neck with that snap, and then Mystery Mask came in, hit the pile driver. Night, night, sweet prince. Matsuda Tanaka has a thorn in his side, and the name of that thorn is Mystery Mask III. Coming up next, guys, speaking of the Zero-G Championship, the only two-time Zero-G champion, Zach Angel in action as he goes one-on-one with the debuting KO Kid. Looking to make an impact here his first night on Crossfire. Quite an opportunity to do so against someone the caliber of Zach Angel. But Angel failing to recapture the Zero-G Championship at Fortune. What is next? Zach Angel tonight just hoping to get back on track, put a mark in the win column. Of course, his disciple Kingsley at Absolution was a part of the King of the Hill match, the potential to headline Ascendance 8, but he was eliminated pretty early on in the end. Andrew Briggs punching his ticket to the main event of the show of shows, and he has already decided that he will be challenging for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Zach Angel, KO Kid, one-on-one, an immediate punch, and whippersnapper. Not a great start for this debuting rookie. Big kick to the side of the head, even though he missed the first one, came through with another that the KO Kid did not see coming. And Angel is not showing any mercy towards this youngin'. Tiger suplex. Picking him apart. Big elbow to the side of the head. Tries to fight back, does the KO Kid. Single leg takedown. Going after the knee. Lateral press. Angel looking to win this match early on. Not so lucky. As Kingsley watches from ringside. Clothesline out of the ring. And the KO Kid lets out a woo. He's got to be excited here in his debut. Seems like he's got an idea. Hopefully he didn't take too long, though. DDT after a kick to the gut. The former Zero-G champion thrown chest first now into the apron. And Zach Angel soaking in the disdain of these CMV fans in attendance. Knee across the face, guys, and it looks like KO Kid, his first night here in CMV, gonna be busted open. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. 8, 9. Enzu Lariat bashing in the back of Kid's skull. Count of 10. Remember, though, here in CMV, superstars have until the count of 20 to get back into the ring. And Angel doing a pretty thorough job here at ringside of wearing KO Kid down. KO Kid going to bring the fight back into the ring, though. Was that a mistake? Ducks the clothesline, rebound Lariat, turning the Kid inside out. And Angel, we know what this is. He calls it the sigil. Off the cutter, Zach Angel locking in the Dragon Sleeper, and KO Kid has no choice but to tap out. Zach Angel with a dominant win. Did KO Kid ever really stand a chance? Zach Angel perhaps back to form. KO Kid looking none too pleased with his performance, but there's always another day, kid. Tonight, this wasn't your night. Excuse me. If I'm sniffling too much, I woke up with a bit of a stuffy nose. The show continues up next, guys, on a night where we will find out who heads to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament to face Joy Justice. It is our last semifinal. Amber Reed taking on Ashley Rain, 2 out of 3 falls. And, of course, in our main event, Fatal 4-Way Elimination style, who is going to Purgatory to face Schmitty to crown a new CMV Global Champion, guys. But like I said earlier, a bit of an announcement regarding Purgatory. The Elimination Chamber will return, as is tradition at Purgatory. Not one, but 2. 1 for each brand. And the Elimination Chamber for Crossfire, guys, going to be contested by the women to crown the first ever CMV Women's Hardcore Champion. The title was revealed a few weeks ago, and the first champion will be crowned inside of the Elimination Chamber at Purgatory. No names have been confirmed just yet, but Ken Donahue said he's looking out to see who exactly is hardcore enough for such a match. So I'm sure a lot of the ladies here on Crossfire going to be, well, bringing their A game and perhaps a little flair to prove they deserve to enter the chamber at Purgatory. But here we go, guys. Liam Aldridge taking on Chris Diamond, and you'll recognize immediately Diamond no longer has his protective mask on, mostly because of what Andrew Briggs did at Absolution, a knee to the face, cracking his mask, so literally he couldn't wear it anymore. But Diamond also saying it's about time that he rids himself of those demons and finally begins a new chapter. And that chapter is going to start by taking out Pierre Thompson. These two have had a pretty heated rivalry the last few weeks, especially after their match last episode of Crossfire, where Diamond hit 3 break your neck foundations and Pierre kicked out of all of them. But Thompson now has his own axe to grind because it was Diamond who eliminated him from the King of the Hill match at Absolution, halting Pierre's progress to the Global Championship. A lot of people had Pierre Thompson picked out as their favorite to win King of the Hill and go on to headline Ascendance 8, finally getting a shot at the World Championship and perhaps winning it after all these years, but no, Diamond stood in the way of that. Diamond here tonight looking to take out one of Thompson's allies, another client of Saria, Liam Aldridge. Diamond made it to the final two. It was between he and Andrew Briggs. Briggs just wanted it a bit more, and now he's going to the main event of Ascendance. Looks like Diamond is still slightly struggling with those voices in his head. Maybe violence will satiate them. Ooh, back body drop. Diamond takes a spill to the outside as Saria and the big dog watch on. Aldridge been very impressive since his debut. So much so that Saria took notice. Picked up a win over Matthew Justice in that no disqualification match a couple of weeks ago. Ooh, spinning soul kick. Diamond off the ropes. Sliding shot to the side of the head. And Aldridge has no choice but to roll onto the apron. And there's Diamond. You got to respect the fact that he's trying to get better, but that's a process. Not going to happen in a day. Spinning soul kick again by Diamond. Up onto the shoulders, taking a ride. Drop sternum first in the top rope. Quickly into the cover. One, only a 1 count. Hello, Soul. Hello, J-Rod. Diamond looking for another neckbreaker. Did you see him shoot that stare at Pierre Thompson before he drilled Aldridge's neck first into the canvas? That's vintage Diamond right there. Single underhook DDT, and the expression on Pierre Thompson's face says it all. This might be it right here. No, only a 2 count. Diamond's not finished though. The Cash King is in big trouble, although he has to realize what a win this would be over a former undisputed champion. Leg sweep. Standing moonsault by Chris Diamond. Counters the Irish whip. Diamond into the corner. Aldridge slowly approaching, very cautious, but took too much time. Break your neck foundation. On the money, if you will. 1, 2. But damn, everybody who is under the management of Saria seems to have necks made of steel. However, Diamond knows that he's got Aldridge hurting. Going to stay on top of a couple of elbow drops, being a bit cheeky with that rake of the eye via the heel of his boot. And a Uranagi. That's what I like to see. Some aggression from Chris Diamond. DDT that will jack your neck up. It's clear Diamond is keeping the focus on the neck. Probably going to look for another break your neck foundation. Aldridge is busted open. Knife edge chop as this fight spills to the outside, but not for very long. Aldridge brings it back into the squared circle. Here Thompson trying to cheer him on. Another single underhook DDT, but Aldridge says, "One is enough, thank you very much." In the Cash King with that ripcord, turning Chris Diamond inside out. 1, 2, no. Again, this could be a huge win for Liam Aldridge, probably the biggest in his CMV career thus far, to put down a former undisputed champion. Much to the delight of Pierre Thompson. Pedigree shoots the half. 1, 2, no. Very, very close. Liam Aldridge. Oh! But evidently not beating around the bush. If 1 ain't enough, 2 should seal the deal. And look at Pierre. He's ecstatic. 1, 2, 3. Liam Aldridge has just beaten Chris Diamond. 2 pedigrees in a row by the Cash King secure him a victory over Chris Diamond. And Pierre Thompson could not be happier about it. Has Diamond picked a fight? with the wrong group here on Crossfire. 2 weeks in a row. Saria's clientele getting the better of the former baller, but wait a minute. Despite gushing blood from just about every single area on his face, Liam Aldridge still gonna leave Chris Diamond a tip. Look at that, he's bleeding from his right eyebrow, the top of his forehead, and from his left ear. Diamond certainly left a mark, but Liam Aldridge victorious. Coming up next, the newest addition, guys, to Schmitty's Purge. Dara is in action, and the #1 contender for the CMV Global Championship going to be at ringside. Of course, I'm sure he'll be watching later on tonight in our main event. Who is going to win that Fatal 4-Way and advance to Purgatory to take on Schmitty, crown a new CMV Global Champion. Schmitty finally, after years, getting his one-on-one win against Paul Devine inside of Hell in a Cell, and now he looks on to brighter horizons. As he said himself, the purge continues. Ace Reeves is gone, Paul Devine is gone, and whoever steps up to be at Purgatory will meet the same fate. But tonight it is the man-eater, Dara, that looks to show her worth for the purge, taking on Warren Taylor. Still to come to that as well, the last semifinal matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Amber Reed taking on rival Ashley Rains, 2 out of 3 falls, who advances to Purgatory to face Joy Justice with a shot at the Women's Championship come a sentence onto the line. You see Dara immediately wasting no time going after her prey. Former internet champion Schmitty obviously recognizing something special, taking Dara from supremacy, offering her a place at his side. Look at that, 1 jackknife powerbomb, not enough. 2 in a row. And Warren Taylor, for lack of a better word, being absolutely demolished here. Look at Dara, not a care in the world. Warren Taylor taking a breath at ringside, jumping back into the fight, only to be punched right in the face. Single knee backbreaker, leading Dara. Just continuously target that lower back, and we've seen this before. Man, Dara hasn't even broken a sweat. Stalling vertical suplex, and I think that'll do it, folks. 1, 2, 3. Incredibly dominant performance by Dara. Wiping the mat with Warren Taylor here today on Crossfire. From bell to bell, the very definition of domination, and the purge was already a force to be reckoned with before. Now Dara in the mix, forget about it. And Schmitty looking pleased as can be at ringside. The night's not over for Schmitty, though. He'll be watching that main event. Our 5th match of the night, lads and gents, going to see yet another debut. Cynthia Grimm steps up to the plate. Ooh, I'm going to sneeze. Woo, excuse me. Woo, woo, boy. Hang on one sec. Sorry about that, guys. As I was saying before my nose so rudely interrupted me, Cynthia Grimm makes her debut, and in big fashion, against former CMV Women's Champion Riley Van Wilson. Oh, hang on, something's wrong with my mic. That was weird. Okay, what's going on? What's going on, Mike? I don't know, I'm getting some weird feedback. It's not so bad, though. I'll just wait till the next match. But barring any more interruptions, Cynthia Grimm takes on RVW, guys, and with big implications. As we talked about earlier tonight, Ken Donahue has announced that at Purgatory, in a few weeks' time, an Elimination Chamber match will take place to crown the first ever CMV Women's Hardcore Champion. The title revealed a few weeks ago, and Ken Donahue not revealing any names yet, saying that whomever impresses him the most over the next couple of weeks will get the opportunity. And whoever shows him that they are hardcore enough, and certainly the newcomer right off the bat, looking very impressive against the former women's champion Riley Van Wilson, who has let a lot of opportunities pass her by in recent months. First the Magnificent Six, and more recently she fell out of Queen of the Ring in the first round. Riley Van Wilson really just cannot afford to let any more opportunities slip through her fingers. But Cynthia Grimm didn't come to Crossfire to lose, it would seem. The way she came out of the gate, man, fiery, red hot. But of course, if she did her homework, she's got to know that a victory over someone the caliber of Riley Van Wilson, especially in her debut, would put her on the map right away. But look at that belly to belly from the Polish Warrior. Taken down. And now that the pace has slowed a bit, Riley Van Wilson taking the proverbial bull by the horns. Brought up that punch to meet the gut. Nice rejection of the cutter. And walked right into the cross armbar. Middle of the ring. Nowhere for Cynthia Grimm to go. Will the rookie tap out here in her debut? Looks like she's able to roll to her feet. Nice escape. But that doesn't mean she's safe. Riley Van Wilson says, "Welcome to Crossfire, Cynthia Grimm. You want hardcore? How about that?" DDT on the apron, followed by a "This is awesome" chant by the bloodthirsty CMV Universe. Kick to the midsection, caught, sweep by Riley, but now thrown right into the barricade. And again, it's like there's something in the water. Every woman heard what Ken Donahue said. He wants to see them get hardcore. He wants to see them get rowdy. And look at Cynthia Grimm. I am already a fan. Deep arm drag by RVW. And Wilson has been targeting that arm thoroughly throughout the course of this match. She attempted that cross armbar earlier, but Cynthia Grimm was able to escape. Count of 10. Cynthia Grimm walking right into the open arms of Riley Van Wilson, who drops her unceremoniously with an air raid siren. Now she's going to get a taste of the security wall before we finally make our way back into the ring. Not looking too hot. Ooh, running neck breaker. Quick pin. Could she steal it? One. No. Riley Van Wilson to her feet already, face to face. I'm pretty sure these two have never met each other before, but there is already an intensity, and wait a minute! How about that power? Whoa, GTS! 1, 2. You have got to be kidding me. A second. This is awesome, chant from these spirited fans in attendance here on Crossfire number 21. Riley Van Wilson kicking out of a GTS. Cynthia Grimm. Look at her go. Non-stop. And Riley Van Wilson can't seem to keep up with the energy that Grimm is bringing to the table. Nice takedown. Some right hands raining down. Now Wilson's getting miffed. Now she's fed up. Cynthia Grimm could be introduced to the stunner. A woman's right, if you will. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Riley Van Wilson beside herself. But she knows underestimating Cynthia Grimm could be a big mistake. Running bulldog from the corner, center of the ring on the CMV logo. Snap German suplex shades of her tag team partner and best friend, Miss Magnificent Six Xiaorong. But RVW can't be thinking about that right now. Might not be thinking about much. Shining Wizard by Grimm. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Cynthia Grimm has just pinned Riley Van Wilson in her debut. I can't even properly put into words what a victory that is. Riley Van Wilson to her feet already. Cynthia Grimm offers a handshake after that awesome match, and Riley Van Wilson accepts. Ken Donahue wanted violence. He's certainly just got that from these two. The action doesn't stop, guys, here on Crossfire, as coming up next in our tertiary main event Angela, after suffering a defeat in that tag team match at Absolution alongside Angelina Hawkins against Xiaorong and women's champion Danielle Davis, desperate to keep her name floating around the women's championship scene, still feeling as though she has earned a one-on-one shot against Danielle Davis for the women's championship after making her debut by beating Davis in a non-title match. And, well, she has the opportunity to strengthen her case here tonight, taking on a former women's champion and Kelsey Hayes. Still to come, 2 out of 3 falls. Semi-final matchup. Oh. Looks like we're getting a rare entrance here, guys, on Crossfire. Just to see the gorgeous Angela. Who's that from the chat? It's Danielle Davis! Hang on a second, the women's champion, Danielle Davis, no longer waiting for Angela, I guess, to attack her, taking the initiative here tonight, saying, if you still want a piece of me, Angela, then I am game. Now, this is what I like to see. Danielle Davis has spent far too long on defense, especially over the last couple of months. Angela has continuously gotten the better of her via sneak attacks and jumping her from behind. 2-on-1 beatdowns. Davis says enough is enough. And beating the holy hell out of Angela on the ramp. But look at that, Angela strikes back, and all it takes is one big maneuver. Swinging reverse STO, and Davis may have cracked a couple of teeth with her face smashing off that steel ramp. Davis going in the ring, she's saying, come on, let's dance. You're so desperate to get my championship? Enziguri as Angela jumping off of Davis's knee in order to get the proper angle. Taken by the arm. Danielle Davis. Now I'd like to mention, this is not an official match, guys. Referee James trying to maintain some sort of order. But Angela was supposed to be facing Kelsey Hayes here tonight. Able to escape that octopus stretch. Angela with another swinging reverse STO. And eventually we've got to get security out here or something. Full mount. Left hands fully connecting, guys. Davis not able to defend herself properly. If this was an MMA fight, probably would have been called off right there. Trying to take off the champ's head. Swinging neck breaker. And this is a maneuver popularized by Danielle Davis. But a clothesline by the champion as she immediately gets to her feet, and the referee has finally seen enough. The fans chanting, let them fight. But referee James has to cool things down before these two tear each other's heads off. Sorry about that. I had to turn on my AC real quick. Getting hot in here after a throwdown like that between Angela and Danielle Davis, guys. But speaking of throwdowns, if we thought Cynthia Grimm and RVW got rough and rowdy, wait for this one. Very heated rivalry between Amber Reed and Ashley Rain, but nothing has been on the line quite as important as this before. the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. The winner of this, guys, will advance to face Joy Justice at Purgatory in the finals. A women's championship shot at the grandest stage of them all, Ascendance 8 at stake. The last time these two faced off was at Fortune. Amber Reed defeated Ashley Rain in a Falls Count Anywhere match. This is 2 out of 3 falls. First superstar to get to 2 falls will be victorious and will advance. Joy Justice, I'm sure, watching this one very closely. She's never fought Amber Reed. She has fought Ashley Rain once before earlier this season, guys, and actually won. I would love to get Joy's input, hear what she has to say, who she would prefer to face. Of course, Joy at Absolution defeating Subject Miasma to make it to the finals. Nice clothesline by Ashley Rain. Earning a point by pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification is the way to do it here. Coming up next in our main event, guys, Fatal 4-Way Elimination Match. Robert Cross, Joseph Santos, Guri Sukhanov, and Josh Wolf, who will be going to Purgatory to face Schmitty to crown a new CMV Global Champion. Go behind, and Ashley Rain getting her face rearranged off the knee of Amber Reed. Calls herself the ace of the women's division. Been very, very impressive. Well, really since her debut, but especially has turned it up a notch these last couple of months. And turned a lot of heads when she beat Ashley Rain at Fortune. Can she do it again, like I said, with so much on the line? More than just a personal grudge. I mean, this dates back to the Magnificent Six when these two were trying to kill each other. Oh, man, another face smash right off that knee. German suplex. Following close behind, hook of the leg. Will be able to get that 1 count. And obviously, whoever gets the first fall going to have an advantage taking the lead. Backbreaker into a Russian leg sweep. Ashley Rain. You know, Ken Donahue said he wanted violence. He wanted to see who deserves to be a part of that Elimination Chamber at Purgatory. And even though these two are focused on Queen of the Ring, Ashley Rain most definitely has exhibited aggression over the course of these last few months. More so than ever before in her CMV career. She's done being pushed around, and that includes by Amber Reed. Ashley Rain leaning Amber up against the ropes. Gonna send her tumbling to the outside. I'm not entirely sure Amber Reed has any idea where she is, but she is about to be woken up. Yes, sir. Ashley Rain gonna fly with a suicide dive. Damn. Driving Amber Reed right into the security wall. See the way her neck crumpled? And Ashley Rain appreciating the round of This Is Awesome chants. The small but mighty one, never afraid to take a risk. The question is, does it pay off? More often than not.
6.
Already up to the count of 6. Ashley Rain, very calm and collected. The former women's champion all season long. Been climbing the mountain. Falling back down, tripping, stumbling.
2.
But steadily
3.
continues to climb. And that's what you got to respect. Ashley Rain never backs down. Never lets a loss deter her.
5.
Continues to pick herself up and dust herself off and get back to the fight.
7.
Amber Reed back into the ring. You can earn a point by count out. Perhaps that's what Amber Reed is going to look to do here. No, breaks the count. Ashley Rain, face first, into the barricade. Amber Reed going to be seeing stars after a shot like that to the head. It's not falls count anywhere, though, like it was back at Fortune. Got to get back into the ring for either a pinfall or submission. Ashley Rain knows that. That's probably exactly what she's looking for. Going to take the lead in this 2 out of 3 falls match. Clothesline, though, by Amber. Saw whatever Ashley Rain had coming. And there's the single boot to the face, guys. Vintage Amber Reed. 1, 2. But not enough to secure the first fall. Ashley Rain looking like she's in La La Land, and Reed just went for the complete shot. But these two know each other so well by now. Great show of athleticism by Amber Reed with the standing backflip. Not going to do her much good in the long run, though. Nice Tanahashi clothesline by Amber Reed. Dodge by Ashley Rain with a stomp to the quad. She's not quick enough, though. And there's a knee. Amber Reed and her knees, man, cannot be played with. Loves using kicks and knee strikes. Those long legs of hers. Standing cutter. Amber Reed. 1, 2. Oh, man, what's it going to take for her to get a fall here? Amber Reed can't believe it. Ashley is hurting right now, though, and that is for certain. Got to turn things around. Looking to do just that. Could be sunny side down for Amber Reed, but like I said, these two have faced off so many times. They can sense what the other has coming. Tilt-a-whirl DDT and another boot to the face. Amber Reed can barely stand as she expends so much energy. She's got to get Ashley back into the ring, though, to go for the pin. Grabbing Amber by that red hair of hers. More fire than red. That's what's burning deep in Amber Reed here today on Crossfire. A fire to make it to purgatory, to defeat Joy Justice, to go on to the grandest stage of them all. Super kick and 1 to the back of the head. Amber Reed is exhausted. And this really is a match type that benefits those who can go the distance. There's the complete shot. 1, 2. What the hell? Amber Reed cannot find a way to keep Ashley Rain down. Like I said, these two have faced off on many occasions, but never before has something like this been on the line. The semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And Amber Reed resorting to kicking Ashley Rain in the face repeatedly. Small but mighty one, fighting back, thriving off the energy given to her by these fans. Cannot let these kicks keep up. Ashley Rain, 1 too many. You gotta be kidding me now at this point. We got to take the immortal nickname from Paul Devine and give it to Ashley Rain after a performance like this. And wait a minute! Sunny side down! All Ashley needed was a sliver of an opening. 1, 2, 3, and Ashley Rain takes the first fall just like that. After everything Amber Reed threw at her, Ashley Rain absorbed it. She took it with a pinch of salt, like the champ that she is. And now she's got the lead. Ashley's wasting no time. Another sunny side down. 1, 2, 3. Ashley Rain advances to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. What a performance. If you've never seen an Ashley Rain match before, you now know why we call her small but mighty, why she is one of the best to ever do it. But I think I have newfound respect for Ashley Rain even after that match. Amber Reed, for the majority, pummeled Ashley Rain, but never count out the small but mighty one. Ashley Rain advances, and it will be Joy Justice versus Ashley Rain at Purgatory, guys. And the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Who is going to Ascendance 8? She's a big Mike Miles fan, but let's be honest, who isn't, right? Who isn't a massive Mike Miles mark? I know I am. And into our main event we go, my fine feathered friends. Who is going to Purgatory to take on Schmitty to crown a new CMV Global Champion after, of course, Ace Reeves was forced to vacate the title thanks to Schmitty running him down in a truck. And even though we found out Schmitty actually wasn't the one behind the hit and run on Paul Devine, there's no doubt about what he did to Ace Reeves. And Ace Reeves, we don't know when he'll be back, but forced to vacate the championship, and a new champion will be crowned at Purgatory. Schmitty already has a spot after his win over Paul Devine inside of Hell in a Cell at Absolution. Who's going to join him? Will it be Robert Cross? Will it be Joseph Santos? Will it be Gary Suckanov? Or will it be Josh Wolf? Fatal 4-way elimination match to decide right here, right now on Crossfire number 21. You've got two former Alpha World Champions. You've got two men who a lot of people consider it's their time to break through the glass ceiling and become main eventers, headliners. Especially Joseph Santos, finally turning things around after what's been a rough few months. A win over Ashley Amella, more importantly, defeating Brett Curtis at Absolution. Santos is finally home. He's finally come back to Crossfire, and he said he's going to do it in a big way by becoming #1 contender for the Global Championship. Taking Robert Cross to the outside. Those two, of course, have a history earlier this season battling for the United States Championship, but Robert Cross no longer United States Champion. Instead, Josh Wolf holds that title, successfully defending it at Absolution against Jarek Lawson. Might end up becoming a double champion if he's able to survive the fatal 4-way here tonight and get the better of Schmitty at Purgatory. Wolf wants a piece of Schmitty. He spent the last couple of months battling the Purge. And the last time he went one-on-one with the Game Changer, it got thrown out by disqualification because Schmitty's thugs got involved. Here's Robert Cross coming for some long-awaited payback. It was Josh Wolf who took the United States Championship from the Messiah. Robert Cross has to stay focused here, though. This is the closest he's ever been to a World Championship opportunity, man. These four guys just taking each other out. One after the other, like dominoes just falling. And this is elimination, meaning pinfall or submission in the ring, as Robert Cross is attempting to do here on Gary Suckanov, will result in an elimination. Last man standing goes to Purgatory, and who's watching this one closely backstage is Schmitty. Although he said whoever steps up to him will meet the fate of Ace Reeves, will meet the fate of Paul Devine. It will be just another name in the list of victims. Josh Wolf has Joseph Santos here at ringside. I'm sure Schmitty if I could take a trip into his mind, is hoping Guri Sukanov does not win this match. Would be interesting to hear from Schmitty who he would prefer to face maybe, but knowing Schmitty, he'd probably say something like it doesn't matter because they'll all lose anyway. I believe it would be, besides Josh Wolf, a first-time matchup for Schmitty if he's to face Robert Cross, Joseph Santos, or Guri Sukanov. Look at that. Guri, guys, with the sit-out last ride powerbomb. And will Wolf be the first one eliminated? Perhaps the favorite to win here. Interesting, because Guri Sukanov and Josh Wolf have been sort of allies recently in their fight against the Purge. But there can be no allies in a match like this. It's every man for himself. And here comes another jackhammer. Oh my God, can you imagine 400 plus pounds coming down on your sternum like that? How do you survive something like that? Only if you're Josh Wolf, man. Santos sending Cross back into the ring. You see that right hand? Yeah, Santos is like, bye. On second thought, let me just stay out here. Oh, but Cross turning into On the Hunt. 1, 2. But Robert Cross, knowing what is on the line here, digging down deep to keep his chances alive. And Guri's just waiting. Here comes Santos. Gonna feed on the scraps, maybe. Borto end! But a choke slam from the top rope! I don't know what to pay attention to. 1, 2. Guri just hit a sit-out choke slam, guys, from the top rope. I've actually never seen that before, but I have seen a Florida flatliner. 1, 2. Robert Cross is just eating signatures and finishers and continues to kick out, but that can only last for so long. That is a smart move. See, it's not a false count anywhere. Robert Cross safe at ringside, at least for now. Joseph Santos clapping his hands, saying easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's Josh Wolf doing here to Guri Sukanov, guys? He's got the 400 plus pounder teetering, knee to the temple. The United States champion pulling no punches against his ally, quote unquote. Robert Cross, for a second, had the upper hand on Santos. Oh, wait a second. Might be time for Joseph Santos to get crossed out. 1, 2. Santos ain't gonna be so easy to push over here in his grand return to Crossfire. Now Robert Cross just lifted up a 7-foot-tall, 400-plus-pound man. If you're not impressed by that, I don't know what you'll be impressed by, but I understand if you don't want to be a Robert Cross fan after he just did that hip gyration. He can leave that at home. We don't need that. Jesus, Guri freaking flinging Wolf around the ring like a rag doll, and the United States champion might be in jeopardy. Wolf doing his best to pick apart Guri bit by bit. Really not the type of guy you can go after full force. It's a tilt-the-world DDT. And Wolf might have the first elimination. 1, 2. Schmitty awaiting the winner of this fatal 4-way at Purgatory. Look at that. On the hunt to Guri Sukanov. Borto end to Robert Cross. 1, 2, 3. Robert Cross is eliminated. Will Guri join him? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he will. It's down to Joseph Santos and Josh Wolf to decide who's going to Purgatory, who's facing Schmitty, who might be the next CMV Global Champion. Robert Cross and Guri Sakharov eliminated back-to-back. And Schmitty's got to be on the edge of his seat watching the monitor right now. Will it be longtime foe Josh Wolf that he faces? Or will it be a fresh challenge in Joseph Santos? What a return to Crossfire it would be for Santos. Boot to the side of the head, Wolf coming up from behind. Counters the Irish whip on the apron, hanging on for dear life. Santos wipes some sweat from his face, goes for a big punch, but Wolf jumps over him. Kick to the midsection to block the grapple. Forearm smash, down goes Santos. Desperation pin by Wolf. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Spaghetti legs for Joseph Santos. Big Irish whip sends him to the outside. Wolf going to be mailing him a postcard. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. But Santos knows this match can only be won in the ring, but so does Wolf. The psych out DDT. He has won matches with that maneuver many times before, but not tonight, not against Joseph Santos. And Wolf can't believe it. He thought he had it in the bag right there, but if that wasn't enough to do it, surely this will on the hunt. 1, 2, 3. Josh Wolf is going to purgatory. It's gonna be Schmitty versus Josh Wolf to crown a new CMV Global Champion. What a main event. All 4 of these guys brought it for the opportunity of a lifetime. But Josh Wolf, it's been far too long since he's tasted World Championship gold. And now he is an inch closer. Oh, we get a replay of that. Oh, come on. Why'd I have to cut off? There it is. That's probably the OMG moment of the match. Guri with a freaking sit-out choke slam from the top rope. Josh Wolf. Schmitty. Purgatory for the Global Championship. And thank you guys, as always, for tuning in and watching the show along with me. I hope that you enjoyed. If you're new, make sure that you drop a follow so that you get that notification whenever I go live. The next time will probably be, what's today? Sunday, so maybe Wednesday or Thursday. We are just getting closer and closer to the grandest stage of them all, Ascendance 8, my favorite time of the year. But the next stop is Purgatory. And it is going to be a gruesome show with the return of the Elimination Chamber. But until next time, I hope you have a lovely rest of your Sunday night. And I will see you when I see you. Bye.